Hi, and welcome to this short guide on corporate expense reports. Errors in your corporate expense report can create delays in processing, which means you can get delayed in receiving your reimbursement. In this video, you will learn how to properly fill out the expense report form so you can avoid making errors and get reimbursed in a timely manner. Before we start, I want to point out a slight change to the expense report template. The first tab now has instructions for how to complete the form. This is an easy reference tool for you when you're going to complete your own forms. And the form you will fill out and turn in is on the Expense Report tab. Surprisingly, one of the most common errors made is not entering a name on the report. It can be easy to overlook this, so make sure you do it first before you fill out any of your expenses. For corporate expenses, the project number is not required, so you can leave that field blank. For the expenses, you should enter them in chronological order, starting with the oldest expenses first. In this case, I had an expense on the 1st and on the 2nd, so I'll start with the one on the 1st, and I will add one for August 2nd as well. For travel-related expenses, you need to enter a location, and if you are entering travel expenses, you should enter a to and from location. If you have multiple expenses for the same location, you only need to enter the location for the first expense. In this example, I'm traveling from Indianapolis to Warsaw, and that gives my to and from location. If you've used your personal vehicle for business travel and traveled more than 50 miles in a day, then you can be reimbursed for your mileage. You'll enter the mileage in the business miles column, and the spreadsheet will automatically calculate the reimbursement for you. So you do not want to enter anything in that mileage column. Our travel policy states that personal vehicles should generally not be used for business trips of greater than 200 miles in a single day. It is more economical to rent a car in this instance. If you want to use your personal vehicle for a trip of this length, you'll need to get your manager's approval beforehand. The air auto rental column is used to enter your airfare or car rental costs. Keep in mind, if you rent a car, you do not get reimbursed for your mileage, but you can get reimbursed for the gas, and I'll cover how to do that shortly. The lodging is for any hotel expenses, unless they're direct billed to the company. Another common error is entering meal reimbursements in the wrong section. The Meals Traveler section is used for your own personal meals, while the Business Meals, Meetings, and Entertainment section is used for those items that have a business purpose. If you have a business-related meals, meetings, expense, you'll want to enter the amount in the column at the top, and then you'll need to enter details below. So I will enter one for the first and go down to the bottom and enter the date. You'll want to enter the activity. You also want to enter the names of the people that attend and their company affiliation. This includes any Theoris or Matrix employees that attend as well. Finally, you want to have your business purpose and the amount. Now keep in mind, you need to get your manager's approval before you expense for this type of activity, so make sure you do that beforehand. The other section is used for any other expenses, things like parking, tolls, cell phone reimbursement, etc. If you have multiple expenses that you've incurred on the same day, you can combine them all into the same row as long as you list each of them in the description column. In this case, I'll say I had gas and parking, and then enter the amount. So each of them are listed individually. Now finally, don't forget to sign and date the form, as well as have your manager sign and date the form, and attach any receipts for those expenses that require them. And that covers how to complete the corporate expense report. Thanks for watching, and have a great day.